It's nearly a month since Singapore recorded its first COVID-19 case. In this CNA exclusive, Li Ying speaks with two Singaporean survivors from a local cluster who talk about their fight with the virus.
They are among the nearly 50 patients who have fully recovered so far.
You're improving day by day, and soon you will really be able to open eyes and talk to us.
This voice recording was made by loved ones of case 33 to cheer her on as she lay unconscious on a hospital bed. Linked to a local COVID-19 cluster from Life Church and Missions and discharged earlier this week, case 33 and her sister shared their experience exclusively with CNA. It began around 3 weeks ago when a 39-year-old woman was admitted. At first, doctors at this hospital treated her for suspected pneumonia. But her fever kept coming back. In fact, she started to become more and more breathless before being wheeled into the ICU.
The doctor also had difficulty making her oxygenation good, so they paralyzed her with a medication to totally knock her out so that they can take over her own work of breathing, hoping that that can rest her lung.
On February the 7th, she was finally diagnosed with COVID-19.
I was very stunned because I thought the likelihood was low, but they were pretty sure. The whole day was quite a madness because of the sensitivity of this issue, very soon a lot of people called me from the authorities, starting from first the hospital.
Fighting to save her life, doctors gave case 33 medication typically used to treat HIV in the hopes that that would work. By this time, many of her family and friends had also been quarantined. Still, they rallied around her. A church friend sent a portable speaker to play Christian hymns by her bedside.
When I started to gain consciousness, I can see that there are nurses around me. I have a tube connected to my mouth. Something that actually made me feel more comfortable is that there's actually hymns playing at the background that actually give me a bit more comfort.
She was eventually wheeled out of the ICU where she made a full recovery. Also in the same cluster is case 38. For her, she had a different experience with the infection. At her worst, breathing became a chore. But what was most challenging was the isolation in this ward. Doctors had to mostly speak to her through the phone. Even her temperature was monitored by an RFID tag while her food was sent through a secured hatch.
People joke about being stranded on an island. It does feel that way. I think that during this time when I had a sense of loneliness, it was my faith that sustained me.
It was also how she coped when some were upset with her as they had to be quarantined. But there were also other inspiring moments.
Throughout the whole isolation, one of the most amazing and beautiful things that I took out of it was really seeing love in action. I saw love in action from friends who were quarantined and how they encouraged me through messaging. And I saw love in action through the medical team, how even the way the MOH officer spoke to me.
These women who survived the battle with the disease say there is hope.
If you are sick because of coronavirus, I think you are the most important patient in Singapore right now. And this disease didn't kill my sister.
This too will come to pass. We have survived SARS. Today, we are in the process of surviving COVID-19 as well.